Young, and I have been training with Natalia Lazarus for the past about 3.5 years.
This theater has been part dream, part challenge, it's been like having a child.
Hello!
God bless America.
Giving birth to something and then constantly nurturing it and taking care of it and watching it grow and cause you pain and love and just all these different emotions. But in the end, it's always been about creating a place for the artist.
There's some kind of mystical feeling here. But you feel like you're in a place that has a lot of history. So you feel it allows you to be very creative.
I met a wonderful director here, and she recommended me I should go for something that I really want to be.
It is because of Natalia I have the successful career that I have right now. I owe it all to her. What she reminds me all the time is it's about the work. It's not about the status, it's not about the fame, it's not about the fortune. It always is about the work. And what I mean by that is to prepare as much as you can for every role that you do, no matter how big, no matter how small. Sometimes the smaller roles, quite frankly, I have to prepare even more because you're really trying to inject a lot of life into one line or two lines.
I was actually walking through the Promenade and I saw the brochure outside about Promenade Playhouse. So I came in and talked to Natalia and Jake, and they were very friendly, very open, and stressed to me that it was really important that I enjoy what I do, and learning the craft is something that is really part of the fun, and not worrying about so much getting the jobs, getting the commercials, all the stuff yet. Just being part of, learning the class, and the work environment would be really positive here.
My straw reaches across the room and starts to drink your milkshake. I drink your milkshake. I drink it up.
When you teach acting, it's not like teaching football coaching. It's a very emotional, very fragile. You deal with people in different ways. Everybody's a little different. Some people, the most important thing to me, I think, is the imagination. I think if you use too much the personal, there's a history to the personal, so it will restrict you. So I think the as-if is very important, because then the imagination gets involved and there's a freedom.
The thing that I love the most about this school and this academy is that not only do you teach Meisner, you teach Strasberg, and you also teach Adler, which, Meisner is a repetition thing, which is, every actor uses. And with Strasberg, it's the sense memory, which I use. And with Adler, it's the character development. So I use all three.
So Why Am I an Actor by Jack Maxwell. When I was a little kid, I was going to be a farmer because my grandmother told me I had a good head for lettuce and a good ear for corn. And so you run this because you want to. No one put a gun to your head and said, you have to run a theater. And that's what I was talking about earlier. Either you have this great desire to express yourself through art, whether it be a painter, singer, an artist, actor, whatever, and you just came on stage and you played with us. We had no rehearsal with you. That crystal moment that happens between two people and you're surprised by what they do, that's art.
I was an actor in New York for a long time, and LA, despite all its problems, is a lot more livable than New York City. And I used to produce theater on Theater Row on 42nd Street, in the Harold Clurman and the Theater Row Theater.
I've been involved with the Promenade Conservatory and the Promenade Playhouse since they came to California 13 years ago. I was one of the original students in the first graduating class, and I have been lucky enough to be very involved with theater ever since then, helping out in the construction of the theater and all of the theater spaces. When I came to the Playhouse, I had already had my BA from USC in theater. I'd studied theater my entire life. I'd already taught for 2 years in Pennsylvania at Wilkes University, the summer school program there.
มาเรียนอยู่ที่อเมริกาก็เกือบ10 ปีแล้วแล้วก็เพิ่งได้มาเรียน acting.
Well, the Promenade Playhouse has been open since 1998. It's been a great facility because they have 3 theaters, a small, medium, and large. So there's all kinds of capacity for plays, productions, stand-up comedy, corporate events, all kinds of things like that. And there's always something going on back and forth in between the classes as well, which is nice. It's a great energy, very positive. Yeah, I like it. My whole experience here at the Promenade Playhouse and Conservatory honestly has been amazing. It's been very positive. I've learned a lot as an actor, as an administrator, as an instructor. I learn from the students all the time. The energy is great, the atmosphere is very positive, and it kind of, as a network, it feeds all the rest of the other students and instructors together too. So it's been a really, really great experience for me.
I'd gone to a couple places where it just wasn't professional. They were a little weird. The show was a little weird, and so, you know, I was kind of deterred away from it. And then we were just walking the promenade, and my friend knew about it and brought me in, and it was one kind of random night, and it just happened to work out. I think it was really meant to be, and I got to do that play production class, so I got really lucky on that one.
I loved character preference. Blue, green, yellow, red. Yeah, character preference was amazing. It breaks down the kind of person, the type of character like that instantly, so you have an instant foundation to know where to go with that person, the character.
And I decided to get into it and study it and actually perform and learn something about really what it is to act, you know, but it's kind of in my family, and I guess I'm in it too now, you know. I love it. It's a rush. It's very exciting. It's fun to be able to play other people, you know?
Absolutely.
I saw actually Natalia do her one-woman show. And, you know, I liked it very much, and I like the location and the way the theater feels, the way it's situated.
Oh, what a nice man.
My job really as the instructor in the commercial class is to get people that come in to be aware, to become knowledgeable, and to be prepared as quickly as possible in the shortest amount of time so that they're out ready to audition, ready to book the job, and ready to have an agent. So the great word of mouth will come back again.
I wonder if a lot of actors realize the importance of being thoroughly prepared before you go on set. You can't create the magic just out of thin air when you get there.
You know, a lot of people don't realize a lot of actors, they work a lot off camera, then by the time they get on, they're ready. But they have done so much before. You know, the scene starts before.
For me, working with Natalia, I find that she has been a genius at referencing my own life experiences and changing that or finessing that into acting technique and form. And to know that I've done everything I've loved to do and I'm happy with what I'm doing in my life, that can extend to my family. And so it's, in so many ways, Natalia has made me a better person. And it's really, I've fallen in love with acting ever since a kid, but now I'm able to kind of express that love and to articulate that in ways I've never thought I could do.